Hello everyone, today we have new video review and this time we're gonna check kit from ICM. As you can see, that's a 135 scale model which copies Panhard 178 with French armored vehicle crew. So in other words, you get a complete set for a nice diorama or maybe just a simple build on the stand, but they should look good together. As usual, I'll remind you that we are still gathering money for the new camera. You can help us by pressing the donate button on our website, and with each donation we publish one more article at the same day, so it's also quite a good news for you. So as you can see, this box is quite typical for ICM. We have this simple box art on the front. Here you can see comparison with my hand. On the side we have short history note and also information about the kit. There are 147 or 47 parts for the vehicle and 52 parts for figurines. And from the other side we can see one of the marking options which are included into this kit. Now let's open it. As you can see, box structure is typical for this manufacturer. As you can see, it's a thin color printed top part, and then we have thick cardboard box inside, which should protect all the parts from the possible damage. Now just give me a second. We will check this first plastic sprue, which is packed into the separate plastic bag. And here we have figurine parts, which, as far as I remember, they're also available as a separate set, but here you can get them all at once. So as you remember, we have, I think, 4 guys included into this set, and they're depicted in various positions. As you can see, parts division is quite typical for 35 scale figurine set, and I think you know that figurine sets from ICM are quite good, so I really doubt that you have any problems with assembly or detailing. Now I'm opening the next plastic bag. Here we have parts for the vehicle, and this one should be familiar for some of you who already seen our video reviews, because we checked this kit before, but we're gonna see it once more. So here you can see the biggest plastic frame, which is dedicated to various elements, because here, for example, we have turret top cover, turret bottom part, also some interior parts, elements for the engine, for transmission, even 2 types of the steering wheel, and note here the main machine gun, which should be assembled out of 2 halves, so be careful. And note that hatches have detailing even inside, so you can open them on your model and they still will look realistic once you paint and weather them. And molding quality is quite nice. I don't see any major problems with this. Next we have smaller plastic frame. This one is dedicated to wheel rims. These are molded separately, of course, and such parts design should make it easier to paint them and then connect them with vinyl tires. As for the vinyl tires, they're packed into the separate plastic bag. I'm opening it in the moment. Just give me 1 second. So here it is, typical vinyl part. As you can see, tire pattern looks good, and I don't see any seam in the middle, which is typical for vinyl parts, what is also good, and I think it should help with weathering and painting. Next we have another plastic sprue. This one is dedicated to large hull panels. As you can see, we have rear, front, also here is the inner side. Everything is molded nicely. Of course, there is no PE, so as you can see, engine mesh is replicated with molded in plastic detailing, but it looks quite good, and I think it will look even better with careful painting. And next we have another plastic sprue, last one. Here we have large hull panels, external ones, which should be connected together. As you can see, these are side panels. This is a bottom plate, of course. Here we have engine parts, and all together it should be quite detailed vehicle. And note that there is also inner detailing as well on those side panels. I will zoom in so that you can see it, and I think it's worth opening hatches and doors on this vehicle in order to show what is hidden inside and why this kit is interesting. Next we have assembly manual. Here it is, large color printed brochure with two history notes in Russian and English. Then we have separate paper insert for figurines. As you can see, this assembly and painting manual is printed on the separate sheet of paper. Here we see the parts map, and note that only few parts won't be used. And here you can see decals sheet, which is printed in quite nice quality, and I think application will be easy as well. Next we have assembly process, which starts with the bottom part of the hull. We assemble engine, then we assemble transmission, install all these elements inside this vehicle, then we assemble all interior, connect these two walls together, close them, and then continue with assembly of outer panels. As you can see here, we have suspension and transmission assembled. Then we attach various external tools. Here is the assembly of the turret, and here is the final step. So in total you will have to complete 56 steps in order to have your vehicle in such form. Here we have marking guides. That's the first marking option, that's the second one, and here is the third one and fourth one. As you can see, main difference is in the symbols on the vehicle. Camouflage is more or less the same. It's typical French marking, but I think you will be able to find something different if you would like to. And of course, don't forget that we have here figurine set included, so it will definitely look interesting once assembled and painted. So that's all for this video review. I hope you enjoyed it. As usual, don't forget to write your opinion here in the comment section below. If you like this video, press the like button, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and I will see you in the next video review as usual. Bye!